Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Fable Anniversary. I really like the Fable trilogy. Yeah, I even like the third game. And while the second is definitely my favorite, the first is a fun game on its own and sets a lot of the groundwork for what 2 would do better. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that 2 is definitely the best game of the trilogy. But 1 deserves its time, and I need to get a 360 and a copy of 2 that actually works at this point, preferably Game of the Year edition. So, we are going to play through the... when did this come out? Let me check. It was towards the end-ish of the 360 era. So it came out in 2014, 10 years after the original release. The game was released to a bit of controversy as Peter Molyneux gained his reputation as a bit of a, shall we say, embellisher. But I'm going to focus on what we have instead of what we might have had, given the resources. Although I'm not even sure what he wanted was possible in the original Xbox. This is a bit of a touch-up. Really, the big thing is it runs a bit more smoothly. The models are updated and the textures are as well, but not to the point of looking like the second game. Let's just start. Wow. That sounds annoying. Let's play on chicken mode. Fable is a bit of a affectionate parody of fantasy RPGs. Not quite satirical, but...
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
Talk to the people marked on your map with a green dot. They have something interesting to say and will highlight green when you approach them. Press A to talk to a highlighted person. Let's see. So, immediately, the game offers you a fair bit of freedom. You can go all around Oakvale and talk to all sorts of people instead of, oh, talk to this person. You immediately also have the ability to attack things or people. As for what class I'm going to play, I think I'm actually going to try an archer with a touch of magic. Just because I've done a magic warrior plenty of times.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present.
So, we know where she's at. Let's talk to people and see if we can do some deeds.
Honestly, where's that good-for-nothing? Honestly, where's that good-for...
Is there an option? No, there are not general camera or general dialogue options.
Where's that filthy layabout husband of mine? With some woman, I don't doubt. I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you?
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where. Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help. She's a lovely little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour? I've got to, you know, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad. Just stand between those two stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I get back. Right, won't be long.
My cousin says that the barrels in these warehouses might have stuff in them. Quick, while he's away, smash his barrels up and see what's inside. Unless you're too scared. Unless you're just a big blubbing girl. Come on, let's go and break stuff. Are you just gonna stand there like a lemon?
I'm gonna be good.
But being good is so boring. Wouldn't you prefer to be smashing things? Come on, there's still time before he gets back. Oh, you're no fun at all. Fine, have your stupid good deed then.
Excellent, thanks, lad. You've done me a big favour. I'll let your dad know what a splendid watchman you made.
You've performed your first good deed. Remember, talk to your father to receive your reward. I think we need 5. I forget where the bear is. That's gonna be... I think there's like a mini game here later or something. But yeah, I've recently watched the completionist review on this game, and I think he was being a bit too harsh on it, and not really considering the time.
Trade good. Hello, lad. I'm a trader. I wander the world buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self. Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday. And it seems you haven't got her a present yet. It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of sweets here. Guaranteed to put a smile on any sister's face. For only 3 gold pieces. Maybe later, but hurry before I eat them myself. Remember, 3 gold coins, that's all they cost.
That is ridiculously cheap, and you'll see that later. Let's see.
Many lovely things.
Off this way?
Stupid little idiots.
Get him off me! Please help! He goes around the town beating up anyone smaller than him. But you look strong. I bet you could scare him off for good.
Will you be able to hit characters when they have a red highlight? To attack a non-hostile character, you must lock on to them by holding the left trigger and then pressing X.
What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Thank you. You stopped him good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
Teddy bear. A child's toy, almost disgustingly cute. Performed a good deed. Let's see, returning the bear will also be a good deed.
Get your
But there's one
miscellaneous
more I
items
think
here.
I can do.
What a darling.
Come here, my little pumpkin.
Run along. We're busy.
I love you more than any of the others. What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think? Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece. Just don't tell my wife. I can't let her find out about this. No one understands me like you do.
Let's tell
And he goes right back to it, of course. Ugh. Alright.
Aw, you're a good fellow. Where's that filthy layabout? With some... I run his house? If you find him, let me know, won't you? You have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into Balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me.
Performed a good deed. +2 karma. And you.
You found Rosie. Thank you so much. Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can actually do. Yeah, the only people I can talk to are Dad, the trader, and Teresa.
Get your miscellaneous items here.
Like, the Fable games are so cheesy and I love it.
Well done, lad. Here's your reward for those good deeds. Well, I think you may have enough there, son. Have you spoken to the trader?
You now have enough money to buy a present for your sister. The guild icon on your map shows the location of the person, object, or place you should go to next. Your main objective will always be shown in this way. If you don't know what I mean by guild object, you haven't played a Fable game for one, but, well, you'll see. I remember this opening being significantly longer.
Ooh, you're lucky I've still got these sweets. Quickly, give me 3 gold pieces now, and they're yours.
3 gold pieces.
Young sir, they are yours. Wish your sister a happy birthday from me now, won't you?
Chocolates. Who can resist such sweetmeats?
Many lovely things.
Let's see.
I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now. Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Got one!
How they can't see through a fence, I don't know.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
Oh, and you can hold the B button to sprint. That seems safe, going through a wooden bridge that's on fire.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
I remember this opening sequence being like an hour, not 20 minutes.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster.
He'll be your guide from now on. I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs, with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
Big map of Albion. Looks like we've got a couple people we can talk to over here.
We're discussing whether I'm the fastest apprentice in this guild. I ran to the demon door and back in 50 seconds. Beat that.
We don't know
Well,
where
at
the
least you're
demon
not
door
stupid.
is yet, but
I did it in 50 seconds. No one has beaten that.
This hero had some fantastic adventures.
here are buried the remains of Solcius, the legendary mage who sacrificed his own life while performing his greatest spell, closing a vortex threatened to engulf Bowerstone. I forgot to set my... Hang on. Okay. This grave awaits a hero worthy of joining the legends who lie here. Here rests the body of Holder, the great warrior who tamed the last dragon seen in Albion and rode it into countless battles. As commander of the Dragon Knights, he kept watch over all men and women of the southern lands.
I'm going to be buried here when I die, if I don't make it home first.
Here lies Delphi, once the most powerful sorceress in Albion. Though she dedicated most of her life to selfish pursuits and the torment of others, she later repented and renounced her most devastating powers for the good of the guild. Notice that I think that it's talking about how being a hero isn't necessarily about being a good person. It's more about the deeds you
I like this
perform.
part of the guild. The cloisters are so quiet.
As opposed to the morality
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for my injured leg, I'd beat
No
that
chance.
time.
I'm the fastest guild apprentice by miles.
I forget exactly what the detail of, what exactly is a hero. They go more into that in the second game, I think?
You've finally prized yourself from your pillow, I see. All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop. You're not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this.
Stick. 20 damage. 0 kills. Lightweight. Value of 5.
Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up. Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods.
This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance, while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training.
Quest start. Kill the beetles infesting the guild woods. Gain 30 renown and 20 gold. We'll talk about boasts later, when they're relevant. You've started a new quest, adding a quest card to your inventory. Details of your current objectives can be seen at any time by pressing the back button. Use the markers on your map to guide you through the quest. Region exit markers indicate the route to your next objective. Let's explore around a little, though. So in the top right, you can see that we have our day-night cycle clock. We can see how many people can see us, and if we can be seen at all. A demon door is here, so let's go ahead and take that bet.
You're the most arrogant. That
We're discussing whether I'm the... I ran to the... Right then, get... I'm the fastest!
I like that this game has a good number of mini tasks that aren't really quest-worthy.
No, you're not.
That's amazing! How did you do it? I lost my bet.
25 gold. It's not much, but every little bit helps at the start. Even though we technically can't spend that yet.
You haven't killed all the beetles yet. You can't expect to train as a hero if you can't deal with a few insects.
You can see that there are red dots on the minimap that represent hostile NPCs. trucking on helps a lot. And we've cleared it. We gained 40 renown, 45 gold. I think it counts the 25 we earned from the race. 9 generic XP, and there were no boasts available. Oh, we'll get to you soon enough, fishing spot. You'll notice that this game isn't exactly open world, but more zone-based.
Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night.
Not yet.
Come and see me when you're ready. You look tired after killing those beetles.
Let's see if we can do anything for a little extra coin.
Listen. I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster at the end of the week.
But I can't find any more red apples. I only need another 4.
If you find enough, can you bring them back here? I'll reward you.
Let's see. I think that this counts as stealing, but I'm not.
Have you found those apples for me yet?
Sure. Or it would if there were anything. Let's see, so we need apples. We do have one other task, or one other NPC we can talk with, but it seems to just be the racers.
That showed you, didn't it?
No. And no, we can't jump in this game.
The journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too strong to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me. May death close his eyes to you, Maze.
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once, back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done?
Interesting. So let's go rooting around for the apples. Ooh, a resurrection file. Another way to interact with people is to use expressions. These simple actions and skills can be used from the D-pad in the same way as objects and will appear when appropriate. New ones are acquired through changes in alignment, renown, and in other
Can I
ways.
interest you in something? All right, Sprat. What do you want now, boy?
There might be apples in here.
Oh, beer would be nice.
Hey?
I I'm reminded of the bandits in Skyrim that ramble about the fact that there's only ale. The Tale of Maxley. As everyone knows, hobs are stupid creatures, but every so often a clever one comes along. Maxley was one such hob, and tired of eating raw flesh and sleeping in streams, he left to seek his fortune in the world of humans. He murdered a nobleman and stole his clothes, dressed up, and walked tall on the road to Bowerstone. When he arrived, people complimented him on his appearance. When he answered, his hob grunting gave him away. The guards killed Maxley and put his head on a spike. It's better to be quiet and thought an idiot than to open one's mouth and prove it. Three Haikus by Miko the Bard. Terrible beauty. Buildings scream in agony. Oakvale is burning. Warrior or mage. Choose evil or choose goodness. A beard or mustache. Sword of Albion. Sleeping until the true blood flows red on its blade. Well, some of that was on the nose. I'm sure it's nothing. Oops. Ooh, a tattoo card. The Crindon tattoo. The Crindons are an old order of assassins who live normal lives by day. There are loads of little collectible goodies around here. A love story. Ralph was a hero who fought bravely and well, but his face showed the scars of battle, and frankly, no woman would look at him. In his despair, he robbed the ancient trader barons of Greatwood, and bought a house and a pile of presents to give out. Women fell at his feet, and eventually he chose a gorgeous one to marry. But too late, he realized that the type of female who's impressed by gifts and houses is too shallow to make a good bride. So Ralph decapitated her and waved her lovely head about in triumph. And the phrase trophy wife was born. I don't know, I enjoy some of the sense of humor these games have. Oops. It's the front door, can't go through there yet. The Hierarchy of Weapons. Trust me, there's a reason I'm picking up these books. The close-range weapons of Albion are broadly divided into 4 types based on their materials and process of manufacture. Excuse me. The first and lowliest weapons are made of iron, usually forged by blacksmiths. Better are the steel weapons. These are stronger, lighter, and sharper. Only the steel masters can create these. Next are the obsidian items. This secret magical material is still not understood, but it's believed to be dark and evil. The weapons are often blackened and twisted, but very light, strong, and powerful. Then there are the master weapons. Blessed, worked to a high degree, and anointed, these are the best a combatant can get, apart from the legendary weapons. These have names and are unique. Very few have seen them, and fewer still have ever wielded one. The Pale Balverine. There was an archer who believed that he was the best in the land. He was also a lord, but had fallen out of favor with his people and had been imprisoned for lying. Determined to prove himself on his release, he set off to battle fearsome Balverines. He was bitten, but did not die. Instead, he changed and over time became a powerful evil Balverine. Normal weapons hardly hurt him, so thick was his skin. But he hadn't counted on a red-robed woman's solid silver arrow of truth, which pierced him and killed him. Creatures of Albion, Book 3. Balverines, the wolf people of the forests. Balverines are strong, cunning, and fast. They're evil through and through, but especially so are the stronger, more cunning white Balverines born. please. Please. White Wolverines born of a full moon. Excuse me. These are said to be the result of those bitten who resisted the poison and instead of dying became one with the clan. The Old Kingdom tells of silver weapons built especially to kill these white Wolverines. Hobbs, the underrace of the Dells and Hollow. Sorry, the book system is not perfect. The underrace of the Dells and Hollows, the Hobbs are short and squat half-people whose genetics are entwined with the mud and slime of the deep country. Often dim but always aggressive, Hobbs are led by tougher leaders. The brainiest can even learn to use spells, some say. Albion is surrounded by 9 seas, and the Krakens rule them all. These aquatic creatures were here long before the kingdoms of old, yet few have ever seen one. And not even the most boastful heroes can claim to have defeated a Kraken in combat. I'm not sure if you fight a Kraken or a dragon in this game. Huh. Sorry, reading all these books is necessitating water. What more can be said about these fiery creatures who owned the mountains? A race in decline, they were once revered, but now they are just an ancient, albeit powerful and dangerous relic of the Old Kingdom. The arena. Heroes left the guild and made their choices, good or evil, in Albion. But, with the freedom to do as they chose, they often clashed. Sometimes they fought to the death. These bouts were often arranged in advance, and people had traveled from miles around to see them. Eventually, the arena was built, and the bouts became bigger and more spectacular. Creatures from across Albion were captured and brought there for heroes to kill. One rule remained from the olden days, though. Should either combatant so choose, the battles could be to the death. Creatures of Albion, Book 1. Nymphs are ethereal yet dangerous creatures. There are 3 known types, the water nymph, the wood nymph, and the powerful succubus nymph. All will be eager to send you to an early death if you stray across their path. Screamers. Horrific entities caught in the netherworlds. Screamers have long struck fear into the population at night. They roam the land and are dangerous in their attacks. Minions. Mindless attacking animals bred by the Old Kingdom wall guards for... mindless attacking animals bred by the Old Kingdom wall guards for attacking intruders. Minions are keen to rip the flesh of anything in their way. The only thing they fear are their masters and the bigger, more powerful minions known as Dreadwings. Scorpions. Born of the fires of ancient Bullwood, scorpions are armored beasts with evil hearts. Hushed voices tell of larger scorpions, bred in captivity for fighting. Cough, cough. The dragons. Oops, forgot to read that one. Many dragons lived in Albion, but the Old Kingdom huntsmen killed them for sport. The survivors fled to the mountains in the north wastes, and over time they grew less powerful and their fiery breath less dangerous. Without man, they had no natural enemies. But a dragon is a dragon, and to this day, when an Albion child has an accident in his underpants, it is known as seeing a dragon. Although sometimes it's just known as pooing yourself, you dirty little boy. The Tale of Twinblade. Heroes, good or evil, need self-discipline. In Twinblade, a young, powerful swordsman was no different. After graduation, he stopped taking quests at the guild when he realized he could take what he wanted from anyone. His love of gold and a growing resentment of other heroes drove him to live in the woods as a thief. His strength and ruthlessness led him to face and kill other bandit clan leaders and united the forest clans and became king of the bandits. But deep inside him, Twinblade never lost the code of honor and respect the guild had instilled in him. Cough, cough. The Northern Wastes. The 9 seas surround Albion, but to the north is the Wasteland. Some say there's nothing, and others say that it's Jack of Blade's true home. The old scribes say it was once a mighty empire before the glaciers came. Libraries of arcane knowledge still exist beneath the ice, and those who once lived there sleep deeply beneath the cold blanket, ready to reawaken when the time comes and Albion is ruled once again by one man. The Old Kingdom. Long ago, the Kingdom of Archon ruled every corner of Albion. The world was peaceful and in perfect order, though many wondered if the force that held it all together was not corrupt, for Archon had in his possession a sword of vast and mysterious power, and Albion's elders wrote of gradual changes overcoming their leader. These changes spread to the kingdom itself. Strange creatures were erected round the world, and huge armored figures were seen guarding 4 hubs of energy and Archon's castle itself. Every living thing was touched by the sword's influence, and soon foul creatures the world had never seen before darkened the people's lives. And yet no record exists of what caused the fall of the kingdom. So suddenly, so irrevocably, Archon and the sword disappeared, but the darkness remained. Creatures of Albion, Book 2. Wasps. The wasps have stings that more than match their size. If they're aggressive, they are aggressive and can kill if enough venom is injected into their foes. Their aerial antics make them hard to hit, and we avoid wasp queens. I'm just gonna let the Creatures of Albion books scroll, and you can pause if you're really interested. The Other Land. During the Old Kingdom, people fled the hatred, the pain within Albion in their masses. Boats sped from the shores in every direction, and one group of emigrants pitched up in paradise. Warm seas, palm trees, and coral sands beckoned, and the inhabitants welcomed the visitors with food, comfort, and grace. But the people of Albion had head colds, and when they passed these on to the islanders, almost all of them died. And the Albion settlers, not knowing how to farm the weird fruits, catch fish, or hunt the wild pigs and chickens, died too. But the few islanders who survived buried the dead and rebuilt their paradise with new, impenetrable beach defenses. Alright, I legit cannot remember where the freaking... Oh. Wait, where the freaking apples are. They might just be in the forest. Here's one. Cooking apple. An apple a day keeps the reaper away. Let's see, can we destroy these? Nope. So these are just going to be on the ground, I guess? We'll get to the demon door later. The people of Albion like nothing more than hiding their treasures inside wooden chests. You'll also find special silver key chests around the world. To open one, you need the correct number of silver keys, which are kind of just your basic reward for exploring.
From thanks. Thank you so much. The Guildmaster will get his pie. Here, have this.
Blueberry pie. A tasty pie. Good for your health, too. That's actually going to come in handy. But, with these side tasks exhausted, and as well as the library, next time on Let's Play Fable Anniversary... Ooh, another apple. we're going to train towards being a hero.
You look tired
See you
after
guys
killing
then.
those beetles.